I'm sorry, that was no sound. So this is Michi Hoyer from Avid Chronic Racing, and this is the Simpit. And today we have a special race in the Suzuka circuit in the Porsche 911 GT3. It's the first time ever I do some racing in this car on this track. And I think it's even the first time ever for me that is me racing with the Porsche or with on Suzuka in iRacing. And we do have a setup though, so we have everything set up right there. That means we can start right away with doing practice on this circuit and see how the car feels. Thank you Skysaw for noticing. Obviously there was some issue with my headphone. I can only guess how long the lap times will be around this circuit in that car. It's a very difficult to drive GT3 car in my opinion. Did I say difficult? Yes I did. So that will be definitely an interesting corner in terms of braking. And despite the contact we carry on right here. As I said, it's the first time for me ever to race Suzuka right here in iRacing. I've known the track from Formula Sim racing. I know the Porsche, at least in iRacing. However, racing this car on this track is very special because I'm not used to race GT cars at all around here. So there is a big learning required for me. Need to be very careful on the final turn. That is very narrow. Long straight. Down into turn 1. And I really fear spinning the car around while being on brakes here, so I will lose a proper amount of time through here. So yeah, for most of you guys, you have seen me on this channel or you haven't seen me on this channel for quite a while. This is because I had to fulfill the requirements being spoken out by the YouTube administrators according to the monetization program on my channel, so I had to grow 1,000 subscriptions, which I happily achieved. So weird right now. Definitely that silver fuel that keeps dragging me off here quite a bit. I'm not sure if Robert is here, Wolfgang. I think that was just a message from the Pit Stop News show today. Might be wrong though. So what you guys will see is having a lot of fun with me during race session. Because I'm still learning the track, which means I I won't hit perfect on any good lap times at all. That is an off track. 209.1 they say is my optimal lap time I should be getting. In my opinion here it needs a little softer rear suspension to give the car a little bit more possibility to roll in the back. Don't do any experiments here. Car needs a lot on balancing it on the brake. So a lot of tiptoeing, tiptoeing. Well, it was a long day at work today. And as you can see, I'm still fighting with I want to call it track awareness, or something like this maybe. As you can see, just a little too much turning momentum in the rear, which points very much to a little too stiff suspension in the rear end. There we go, that was a valid turn. To 8.7. Surely the fastest way I ever took for turn 1, but I think not fast enough. That's drifting it through all the corners here. So I think that is the rear end being way too stiff. And having a look at the setup, it's also clear that the track temperature seems to be pretty high, so 38 degrees. It's dancing around a very lot, so I will soften the rear ARB plates. I will increase the rear wing by 1 click. And I also will increase the rear toe-in. That should give me a lot of stability. And I will increase the toe-in for just a better initial turn-in. With that being said though, there is nothing too much really I can change. So I keep it with that. I will lower the ARB plates at the front as well. That should help me on cornering speed, and I will change something else because I'm not really feeling too happy on it. I hope Robert is not watching right now, because otherwise he might kill me. I'm resetting my field of view a tiny little bit more to the back, and I see this does not help me at all, so put it back front. Oh wait, options. graphics, set it back to 55, and it's just gonna adjust the seat later. Hey Joris, hey Wolfgang, hey anyone else here on the server, on the channel. You will see some kind of racing going on very soon. So in 4 minutes time, the session will swap over to the actual race session. Some guys are doing 204s, 205s, 206s in between. Yeah, car feels a lot better in the rear end. It might have lost some little turning momentum, so that means speed up towards the corner, brake into the corner, speed up towards the next corner, brake into the next corner again. In order to balance the car, so what you have to do here a lot on this Porsche is giving it brakes on the initial turn and giving it brakes while cornering, because that will move the weight forward on the front tires. And the front tires will then have the grip to turn the car around all those corners. This is a full throttle corner though, if it's done right. Yeah, I'm still learning the track. Usually I need like 5 to 6 laps in order to get all these limits in my mind, get all the breaking points in my mind. LF06, the race is starting in 10 minutes approximately, so we will have just another 2 minutes in this session here. Then we will have a 3 minutes practice, and then we have an 8 minutes qualified session before some, I don't know how much laps race. Nope, it's not gonna work. Okay, can you stop in the middle of the apex though? Yes, and I'm pretty sure the session will swap over in the middle in a matter of seconds. Not even, oh well, even 1 or 2 minutes still. Then I have like 2.5 minutes time to join. Front end feels like being a bit too soft now, so what I'm going to do is go back on the ARB plate number 3 in the front, brake bias a bit more to the middle or to the rear, wherever you can see it. Optimal could be a 206.6. This is actually motivating, that means I'm not too far off at all. Doesn't say though, well, I'm not far off at all either. So, on the other hand though, the more stiff the front end is, the less likely the rear end will have to roll. So by stiffening the front end, like I did just right now, I've also sort of limited the roll that was being necessary to handle by the rear. In other words, is if you have understeer and if you have oversteer on the back end, you may want to go one click harder in the front on the AIB. This is race session being ready for us. On the one hand, that means the front end will lose a bit of turning momentum and gain like sideways stability when talking about ARB, and I'm just quickly adjusting the sound so you guys can hear me a lot better. Hope that is alright now. Sam more on guitar. So with that being said, if the front is not rolling that much, that means that the rear end has not to deal with such a big amount of roll, obviously. And that means also that the rear end gains a lot on stability. And this is basically the reason why I've now stiffened the front end. Felt a little bit too sloppy. And at the very same time, if it just took all the mechanical grip, it set the rear end off quite badly. So we have a minute and a half left in practice. That enables me the possibility to have a look at this cockpit cam. The just too retarded most of the time. In the right bid. Totally honest, nope, that is not the type of camera I was looking for. Alright, save car cam, that is saved. That is pretty much alright, and that means with the remaining time being just off, we are ready for our laps. So we get 2 laps and we have to check fuel. So we take 10 laps, 10 liters of fuel. I will show you what it means if you brake mid-corner. Look at this, I let it roll now. Give it a bit of brakes and the car starts a little more turning. Basically you want to have that on initial turning. So you just give the car a very good amount of turning momentum at the very beginning. Kind of disbelieve that we make this race without any incidents. this definitely means we have a lot of fun racing. Still a little loud, okay. Well, maybe that's better then. Actually, I do hope so. Alright, first lap, qualifying session, here we go. 7.3 liters at the line. Car becomes very loosey here at the top. A little earlier braking required here. I'm not sure if this is the right way through that corner, like literally parking it on the apex. Don't spin. Not a perfect lap. Till here, by far the best we ever turned around here. Yes, Chris, you're absolutely right. I've done it right in time. 1,000 subs on my channel are all together. Still missing out a lot of performance, but yeah, this was the best track we ever did, the best lap we ever did, and it's worth a 206.9. Fuel consumption is like 3 liters a lap. Hit late on the second apex. This is definitely a risky lap now. Trying to push out of position. Nope, off track. Too bad. Do I want to carry on? Nope. Because what I can do now is put in some race fuel, have a go again. I would need to know how many laps though. This is, can you, I'll find out in a split second. 13 laps means a good 40 liters basically I should take. That being said, take fuel. That's definitely going to be a very interesting race for me. I will be very busy keeping the car on track. People's at lapping 203. We're sitting currently in P17 at the very back, so RIP I rating, RIP I safety rating, literally everything RIP. So yeah, currently sitting in P17. Not sure what could have been done with a perfect lap though. But yeah, once again, it's all about learning, it's all about getting things in for the first time. So the priority is definitely to finish, and to not finish in like the worst position ever. Oh, rip me. And basically you have to park it on the inside of that apex. This is gonna be a very interesting lap 1, that's for sure, I think. Here we go. So people say 38 on the fuel. Final qualifying position is P19. I fear of sitting in a top split though. Because we're sitting in the number 19 car. We had like 60 entries. I probably take it 39 liters, I'm not going flat out everywhere anyway. So we're standing on the grid. Just to make sure we take out the fuel. Thank you very much, Chris. No fuel. Put it into relative from P19. Then we wait on the lights to come. Here are the lights then. Not a bad start. Very careful into turn 1. We see spin ahead. Simply take it easy. Well, did I say take it easy? There must be a shitload of damage on the car, but it feels actually good. Definitely want to see what caused this. Let us just see what kind of lap times are possible with this wreck now. Because if we can lap 206s, the car is probably alright. To some extent. Yeah, but I think top speed wise I'm like nowhere. Best thing literally is the 4 times incident we already have again. I totally agree with you, Rick, because there's literally nothing you can do. The funny thing is though, whatever was broken in the rear end now makes the car feel totally stable. Feels like the rear end suspension is collapsed in a way it actually works pretty well. If that makes any sense. Probably not. Off track, stupid Michi. Not just off track, loss of control now. Oh yeah, obviously more things broken on the car. No, I stopped this here because it's simply pointless. Yeah, the last loss of control thing was pretty much necessary. So we stop it at that point, really, withdraw from that race, and I cannot even be past looking at what happened right there because I simply don't want to know. Let's see what the Skip Barber Race Series is currently doing. How about quickly getting in for this one? we've raced this at the Villeneuve circuit already. So what I'm basically going to do now is shut off the stream for a split second, rename it, and then be live again. So see you there in a minute. This is Michi Hoyer, this is the Simpit, and I see you in a couple of seconds.